My name is Jude. Ikami Jude, and I'm here because you're there. Welcome everyone. Okay, now there's going to be a beautiful conversation around something very, very important right now. All right, I will urge you to get very close to your radio set at this time. All right, this information is very, very vital, and of course, it's courtesy Bipa Grow Africa. Yeah, a solution to something is here. You want to find out about the solution? Everyone has been talking about it. Actually, it's not new to Lagosians. It's not new to the world. It's not new to Africa. Maybe you haven't heard it, and that's why we're bringing this information to your doorstep just this morning. Now, beautiful morning to the gentlemen in the studio. Let's talk. Good to have you join us.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and of course, Mr. What's again the name again?
Yeah, Comrade Bright Igosotu.
Exactly, Igosotu. Yeah. Good to have you join us in the studio.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Now, you talk about a social innovation, that is actually poised to solve a problem in Africa and especially Nigeria. The problems of informational sector, retirement problem, and all of that. People want to find out what this. How do you go about this? How do you provide this solution? How do you generate solutions to all of these problems? Can you tell us about it? The boss himself. I think I should direct this to you.
All right, thank you very much. I think the focus here is the informal sector. So the informal sector, it's actually a particular aspect of every economy that is not regulated or protected by the state. And the fact is that about 85% of total employment in Africa is in that sector. But the reality is the fact that attention has not been given to it when it comes to retirement. And to make you understand this, is to ask yourself this question: what is the retirement plan for artisans? What's the retirement plan for small-scale farmers? What is the retirement plan for transport workers? What's the retirement plan for domestic staff or helpers? This is a big problem. And it actually amounts for close to, I think, about 66 to 70 million individuals actually are informally employed. So those who are actually formally employed is actually about 10 to 14 million. So the question is, what happened to these 66 to 70 million people who do not have formal employment as regards their retirement? It simply means that there is a problem and there is a gap. And this is what BPI is saying, that there is a solution. So if you are listening to this particular message, we're saying don't lose hope, because even if the government is not able to provide this particular structured solution, then there is a way, so that you as an individual would be able to actually plan your retirement. We have actually seen people who are actually formally employed. Actually, they give out about 35 years of active service. And then after that, they expect the government to do something. But ask yourself, that thing that is being given by the government to this individual, what is the equitability of that thing with current economy? The truth is that some of these things have been fixed. The economy is actually moving in an opposite direction. But that particular give back have been there for years, and it has not changed. So even if it is given to you, it is a peanut. So it is a point of call for even individuals too who are in the formal sector to begin to look at and ask himself or herself, after my active years of service, the retirement plan that I have, will it be able to actually keep me when I'm no longer active? So this is exactly what BPI is saying to everyone, that there is a solution on early retirement with the BPI model.
I like it when you say informal sector retirement problem. And if I may add to it, I think you rightly said it's a major problem, yes. It's something we need to pay attention to. Because people just work all their lives and just retire and just get old and they just
No support from
fade
you.
away. Like they get retired and tired, their skin and everything, they are done with working. And they just wait for death to come. So I like it when you mention the word informal sector retirement problem. Now, we know it's a problem. But what is the solution like? How do they get close to this solution? How do they pitch tent with the solution? How do they get to understand that, there is a solution to this problem? So you don't just work all your life and feel, well, that's it for you. If you're not in the formal sector.
I think basically it's also important that before we talk about the solution, let us actually paint the picture very well.
Beautiful.
So that people can understand what they are in for.
Beautiful.
Especially those who are in the informal sector, because we are saying that we have a solution for you.
Okay.
Now, individuals, because they don't pay structured taxes, but they still pay tax, but it's not structured. So it means that some of these people in the informal sector, they live from hand to mouth. Some of these guys who are there, they are vulnerable to economic shock. Some of these people don't think about what is called health insurance or social insurance. They cannot afford it. And then, when they get old, before now, they have actually dependent on their children. That when the children grow up, they will take care of them. But currently now, the current situation now, the children have not taken care of themselves. How are they going to not take care of their parents? So that also becomes an issue. So what we are saying is that in the midst of all of these, you should not actually worry, because BPI have actually developed a retirement model for the informal sector. What that means is that if you don't have a formal employment, there is no structured savings that at the end PEPCOM will be able to give you all of that. With the BPI early retirement model, it empowers you for that. So we are actually organizing a presentation where all those in the informal sector can come, because with this model, it is able to empower you with about 3 solutions that we have created, that you don't need 35 years. Within 5 to 7 years, you start benefiting from your retirement. So that means you can actually work with this model. Within 5 to 7 years, you are retired. And even if you are actually already working and you have given like 10 years, you still have 25 years of active service, you can also, take advantage of this. And with this model, within the next 5 to 7 years. Now, it is also very interesting too that this model actually help individuals to start benefiting from this particular retirement, more like a pension. So the point there is that when we help you embrace this or set up this retirement model, you don't need to take gratuity after 35 years. Within 30 days of setup, you start enjoying the benefit of that retirement. Now, one thing that is also very interesting that this model will do, it is actually what we call the community support. So the community support is the tool. So we have the retirement model and we have the community support. Now, this community support, it is something that we have also developed because we believe in the power of community. And that is why everyone in the informal sector and the formal sector would actually achieve life milestones. So this model recognizes these milestones. What that means is that with this, you are able to, you don't get worried or get afraid because of the economic situation. For those who are younger, when you want to get married, every young man wants to get married. But the question is, how? With the current economic situation, some say, God, this is not for me. We are saying to all young men who are not yet married, with this model, with the community support, you would actually get married and get married very well.
Beautiful. Ambassador Igosoto, maybe you want to add to this, in a way of a way to break it down for people to understand better or further.
Yeah. So, in addition to what he have spoken about so far, what we have developed is a social innovation, right? So from time to time, we heard of solutions, breakthrough in maybe other sectors, right? But this particular aspect now, this time around, we are talking of a social solution in Africa, or a social innovation that addresses this issue of informal sector retirement. So the program we have set up, some you will be earning daily income in the retirement program. Some you will earn daily earning. Some you will earn monthly. Some you will earn in that 5 to 7 years time. So we know the economic situation in Nigeria may be constrained now, but the truth is there are opportunities that abound even outside the shores of Nigeria. So we have carefully crafted this solution, both from within and outside programs that can actually help individuals to actually attain this early retirement. Then about the social support that we talk about, the community support is very key. We are saying that in addition to this early retirement program, individuals who key into this program will be able to have support at the point of their need. So he mentioned when young people want to get married, you don't have the money. But we have created a community support that can actually give you the needed support, financial support when the time comes. You are a student, you just graduate, you don't know maybe you have done with your NYC, you don't know the way forward. If you want to learn a skill, we have that community support for you. And if you have gotten a skill but you need the finance to start up, the community support is there for you to actually support you as well. Or you are a business person. You want to expand. Some people go to banks and in order to expand their business. We are saying the community support is there for you. You don't need to go and get loan that you'll be paying interest. Or take, for instance, you are acquiring skill, you learn mechanic, plumbing, any form of trade, right? And you want to set up. The community support is there to actually help you. So these two solutions, the early retirement program and the community support, are social innovations that BPI have developed to address peculiar needs of Africans. So the government cannot do it alone. In great nations, innovations like this actually come to actually solve people's problems. So we have these two solutions on hand, and we are calling on the public, as there will be an unveiling of these solutions tomorrow, being Wednesday, at the BPI head office at Ikeja, 15 Unisa Adeniji Street. That street is off Unity Street, Ikeja.
Okay.
Landmark, Custom, or the Central Mosque at Unity Street. So 15 Unisa Adeniji Street. Tomorrow by 11 p.m. we'll be, 11 a.m.
Okay.
Sorry. We'll be unveiling these two programs. This early retirement, both for those who are informal sector and informal sector. Especially we are interested in the informal sector, and the community support, so that in terms of need, when every other person fails you, every other thing fails you, you have somewhere you can fall back to. That please, I need help, and this community will be out to reach out to you.
If I can understand all of this better, let me interpret it my way, so people can get to understand that this is for, like he mentioned, artisan. All right. Imagine you working, well, let me break it down by saying you not having a government job, not employed by government, and you've been working for yourself to keep things going. Maybe you should think of how it will be like in the next 50 years of your life working. What would you have? What would you say you've achieved? And that's what the BPI is for. BPI is all about. Okay? But I want you to break it down for us. If I will ask you who, is this retirement program targeted to? Basically, what would you say?
All right. So the retirement program is actually targeted, as we've mentioned, those in the informal sector. One.
I want you to break it down. When you say informal sector,
So
for understanding, that's why I asked this question, so we can break it down basically. I think that's just what it should be.
Yeah.
Let's break it down. When you say informal, break it down.
So, you are a plumber.
Okay, beautiful.
You are a business person. You are selling in the market.
Beautiful.
You are a student.
Beautiful.
You are a taxi driver. You are doing Uber. You are a transporter. You are any field of life that does not have structured retirement benefits. You are a trader. You are selling in the market. You are into real estate. You are any form of business or work that is outside the formal sector that there is no hope of retirement benefit. At the end of the day, you can,
like those who don't work in any office. A structured office. Like your salary is coming, your pension is going this way.
Exactly.
Oh, beautiful.
So at the end of the day, we have developed a program that we cater for anyone in these categories so that you can earn retirement benefits. So once some of those benefits pays you daily, they pay you monthly. In fact, if we set up for you from the following month, after 28 to 30 days, you start enjoying your retirement benefit.
I love this.
And you do that for the rest of your life. So the issue of using our children for our retirement benefit so that you give birth to, so if this one do not do well, this one do well, you give birth to a lot. No. We are saying there is a solution. And the support, if every other thing fails, the community is there for you to actually back you up in time when you have those special needs.
This support program is what I want to understand. Who can benefit from this support? Help me understand this support program you're talking about.
Well, I think that's why we're actually having an event tomorrow. But what we want to say is that the support is actually that last resort. We use the term is your lifeline. So the BPI community support is a lifeline that is open to everyone who is part of this particular retirement program. So it means that with that lifeline, you know, a typical example is for some of us who have actually seen various events that has happened, association is not cheap. And that is why some time ago we had on air about a particular burial of a particular dignity. We saw all that happened. Many people aspire that how can I get this kind of people to actually support? But if you look deeper, you discover that such kind of association took like about 20 years to build that kind of relationship. But not everybody have that, especially those in the informal sector. So BPI is saying we are that particular support.
Okay.
So when you come on board by tomorrow, we're going to now be unveiling to you to let you know how those life milestones, we call it the EMF of BPI. Emotional support, we're going to be there for you. Moral support, we're going to be there for you. And financial support, we are going to be there for you as a community.
I think this solution can also go a long way to also help the formal sector retiree in Nigerian space.
You are very right. You are, because this retiree, of course, they are not active anymore, but they need that particular
something to, of course,
help them.
Of course.
So when some of those things, you can imagine, one of the things that is also very exciting is anniversaries.
Oh, yeah.
So imagine you have 5 years anniversary, the community is there to support you.
Okay.
25 years anniversary, we are there to support you and make it a difference. So more of these of how you can be part of this would actually be unveiled tomorrow. And that's why we are saying to everyone, whether you are formally employed, you are in the informal sector, you don't have a structured employment, but you are doing something for yourself, but you want something that is consistent, we're saying.
So where is everyone coming to tomorrow for this? The location, actually.
Okay, so the location is 15 Unisa Adeniji Street, off Unity Street, Ikeja. The landmark, we have that custom training school and Otoyi roundabout.
Oh, beautiful.
Then we have a central mosque. So Mojidi Street is an adjacent street. But it's 15 Unisa Adeniji Street. We're opposite to the central mosque.
Okay.
But you can as well call this number or send a message to this number, and we can now send you a proper address.
Okay.
We've already mentioned the time. It's 11 a.m. prompt. So you can send a message to this number. You can just send a BPI. Yeah. So BPI to this number as so that we can send you address. 070 39 86 36 22.
Let's slow it down again. Send BPI to
070 39 86 36 22. Yeah.
One more time, just the last time again.
Okay. The last time, the number again. 070 39 86 36 22. Yeah.
All right.
So 15 units at Energy Street by 11 a.m. prompt. We'll be doing the unveiling of these two important social innovations.
Everyone listening to me right now, this is an opportunity for you to just grab. I mean, especially like they said, if you are not working under one bank, if you're not employed by federal government or state government or local government, if you are just on your own, this is where to go to instead of having issues when your body don't dey weak. When they say retirement, you don't have anything to show for it. They are calling you to come, so they can help you. This one is not about 35 years retirement. It's just less than 1 month, 30 days or less, and something is coming to you. All right. Go there and thank me later. Just use that number, okay? The number finally, just the last time again before we go.
One more last time. The number is 070 39 86 36 22. Just send BPI to that number and you're just right there. You can call that number for more inquiries. Yeah. Thank you so much. And the address 15 Unisa Adeniji Street.
Okay.
Yeah, off Unity Street.
Off Unity Street, Ikeja, Lagos.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
This is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. I'll go on a short break. I'll be right back. Stay there.
He won't use person do money, kill him.
Sit tire for here, put am for him neck, burn am. Yes, I no go find better work do. Na yahoo dem go do. Stop!
Dat person wey you wan born, if it dey innocent, no go carry person blood put for your head. Jungle justice no good at all. Stop am.
You wey light the fire, you no get heart. Say no to jungle justice.
You uncle, we follow for the crowd dey look wey dem dey born person. You no stop them. E dey do you like film, abi? Your hand sef no clean o. You fit enter gbege. Stop the lynching. Stop jungle justice.
Under the criminal law for Lagos State, person wey start jungle justice, those wey support am and those wey just sit down look, all of them fit rot for jail. My name na Benjamin Hundeyin, Lagos State Police talk person. Stop jungle justice.
This message now from Lagos State Police Command
and VOP 90.3 FM.
From the views on the streets,
we go to bed empty hunger,
to the blaring horns of a hustling city. The loudest voices of the common man got a medium to be heard.
This particular administration, they were coming unprepared.
It's not a bad thing to renovate the president's lord.
Through top-notch programming, unbiased reportage of news, sports, business, entertainment, and cultural documentaries, Voice of the People 90.3 FM became a symbol for 21st century media. And now, a new baby is born. Voice of the People Television, VOP TV, youthful, full of vigor and pressure for excellence in the continent's media space, exposing the wrongs, applauding the rights, dissecting the news without fear or favor, through factual and accurate stories and contents.
Corruption kills 3 things: and makes the society.
Representing the interests of the people and giving them a voice. Voice of the People TV is here to stay towards building a fair society. VOP TV, Voice of the People Television. Truly a voice for the people.
I live in Italy. Last month I have a daughter and a wife. Though I work alone, I just arrived home and in my letter box I had a letter and it was from the state government addressing to me that to cushion the effect of the high inflation in the society, I'm entitled to go to the nearest post office to get a credit card. That in that credit card, the exchange rate, if I have to compare with the currency in current Nigeria currency, I have almost about 400,000 naira just for me to manage with my family because they understand that the situation is kind of, is bad. But it's not that things were really bad for me. That is how government works. That is how government works. I didn't have to go and stay on the line. I didn't even make any call. It all came to my house without me asking for it. And I'm not an Italian citizen. Don't get me wrong. I'm not an Italian citizen. I work here. So if they can identify me, still, not even their citizen. So how do somebody in Nigeria who is a citizen be thrown back of sight as if we live in a refugee camp? Even in a refugee camp, it doesn't even happen like that. You understand? It's a shame. We could be laughing and we could be talking. The crisis in Nigeria is more than normal. It is so obvious that people, a blind man can say, I'm tired, I'm fed up with the system. We should tread caution now because we're already on the edge. And it's not that when something happens, then the Westerners will now come and say, no, we don't support anything. We don't do this. We don't. But they have been saying that the people have been complaining and nobody is coming to our aid because they are happy that our government is giving us one cup of rice because it will show to them that we are poor and they will continue to give us aid and the leaders are happy. They are cashing out.
It's about that time for this conversation.
We want to know what the public has to say.
Your voice.
Fuel subsidies removed.
My voice. Our voices must be heard.
Problem here Atiku fún wa. As far as I'm concerned, it's not helping the society because the way things are going now, everything has gone up.
For current news and daily updates, trends and vibes, vital information and more, tune in daily to the best radio station. VOP, Voice of the People, 90.3 FM, Lagos. Now, you have a voice. Speak up.
Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Now, let's go political now. Okay, let me address some of the messages you sent earlier. Is that fine? Okay, but before then, let me first bring you some good news. Okay. Let me bring you up to speed, up to date. Okay, let me leave good news out of it first. First of all, the Nigerian Meteorological Agency has predicted that Gombe, Kano, Bauchi, and 7 northern states will experience above normal rainfall in the coming days as the country approaches, the peak of the rainy season. Yes. NIMET says Zamfara, Jigawa, Katsina, Yobe, Borno, and Kebbi, Sokoto alongside Gombe, I mentioned that earlier, are part of the states that will experience very high, or very heavy rainfall. Okay? This is NIMET speaking. And I think it actually happened in Lagos also yesterday. Please, everyone, be very careful about these gutter thing. Let me call it gutter. Your gutters are not clean. They are blocked. Please do the needful. Okay, as quickly as possible. This rain is not joking at all. To avoid any form of disaster. All right, let's go political now. Let's go political now. Information reaching me, everyone says that the concerned state chairman of the ADC, I said the concerned state chairman of the ADC under the umbrella body of the state chairman of the party, have rejected the new national leadership of the party led by former Senate President David Mark. In a statement titled "Rejecting the Political Junta by Defending ADC and Nigeria's Democracy Against Subversion," signed by the chairman, Ambassador Elias Adoku, and the publicity secretary, Gordon Alako, the chairman described the recent takeover of the party by the opposition coalition as an orchestrated political coup. So what is actually playing out right now is that, ADC state chairman have rejected David Mark, rejected Atiku, and the other coalition chiefs. You can see the game is becoming dirty right now, huh? That's it. I told you a whole lot of persons will not sleep. These are state chairmen now saying no. No. Politics is deeper, man, than what we see. And then here comes the second information I've got for you. The Independent National Electoral Commission has warned political parties against launching early public campaigns for the 2027 general election, stating that such actions violate Electoral Act. That's what they're saying. Of course, the Chief Press Secretary to the INEC Chairman, Mr. Rotimi Oyekami, was the one who was issuing the warning during a press briefing or an interview. He was responding to a question regarding the outgoing, subtle campaigns and distribution of posters across the country ahead of the 2027 election. He said that INEC has not yet released the official timetable for the election. He said open campaigns are allowed only within 150 days before polling day and must end 24 hours prior to that day. All right, everyone. Welcome back. Let me also quickly mention here. Let me tell you something way different, but it's still related. Now, the leader, what's his name now? The spiritual leader. Primate Elijah Ayodele. Yes, just this morning warned some Nigerian governors not to underestimate the opposition coalition platform of the ADC, because some of them will be removed from power if care isn't taken. That is Primate Elijah Ayodele speaking this morning. He made it known that the coalition platform has the power to take over some seats in Nigeria, and governors must work very hard to ensure they retain their states. If you don't work hard, you're going to retain your state, and you're going to learn. And you're going to learn the hard way. Well, in a statement by his media aide, Oluwatosin Osho, the prophet made it known that some of the governors in Nigeria cannot win a re-election in 2027 except through rigging. Straight up. That's what he said. Some governors cannot win election in Nigeria except they rig election. You know? Let me quote him. He said, some Nigerian governors will be removed from power by ADC if care isn't taken. They will find it difficult to get a re-election in their respective offices. On a free and fair election, they won't win. They can only rig. They should not underestimate the coalition platform. They may not see it now, but they must be very, very careful, you know? Yeah. But now, it will be recalled that Primate Ayodele warned certain state governors 2 days ago about their re-election plans, stating that their bid isn't certain and that only prayer can help them secure, victory again in 2027. The governors of Akwa Ibom, Delta, Enugu, Cross River, Kaduna, Zamfara, and Ondo State must work well to get the second term in office. Those are his words. And he went for that to say that it is not certain for them except they work hard and pray. This is a hint of what they should expect. They need to work very well so that they won't lose their second term ambition. That was what Primate Ayodele said. And then away from that story, the ADC has told the APC to stop weaponizing personal attacks to deflect from the failures of the Tinubu administration. The ADC added that the APC must know that he has a responsibility to answer to the people of Nigeria. You should answer to the people of Nigeria. You are already acting like opposition party. ADC telling APC. And away to PDP, let me quickly let you know that the minister of the FCT, Nyesom Wike, has been told he is no longer recognized as a member of the PDP. Conference of Professionals in the PDP, that is CP-PDP, Conference of Professionals, CP, of the PDP, said that the former Rivers State governor must be put in his right place. That he is no longer recognized in the People's Democratic Party. The group wants Nigerians to ignore and disregard the minister whenever he comes up with his usual outburst, as he did on Monday during his media chat. You're no longer recognized in the People's Democratic Party. You have lost your place as PDP member. CP-PDP replies weak. And then still as regards this boss here and there, the APC has described members of the opposition coalition, that is Nasir El-Rufai and Atiku Abubakar, as threats to Nigeria. APC describing these two men as big threat to Nigeria. APC said that the decision of Atiku and El-Rufai to hijack the constitution of the African Democratic Congress shows that they are a threat to Nigeria. No wonder the what do we call them now? The ADC state chairmen are, if no one is telling you, you should already know what's going on. Should already know what's going on. The National Publicity Secretary of the APC, Felix Moka, made the remark in response to El-Rufai's comment that Nigeria would be in danger if President Bola Tinubu is re-elected come 2027. But then, presidential hopeful Peter Gregory Obi has defended his pledge to serve only a single 4-year term if elected president in 2027. Dismissing criticisms, labeling him as somebody who is desperate and unrealistic. He has come out to say, see, it's not what you're saying, it's not what you think. Obi said in his comment, that he will serve for just one term, and to him is very, very sincere about that. His deep desire to rebuild Nigeria and not for personal gain is what he is actually relying on. That's it. And then finally, let me also mention here that award-winning author Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie has reaffirmed her support for presidential hopeful Peter Obi, saying her support for the 2023 presidential candidate of the Labour Party is rooted in her love for Nigeria. In other words, Obi wants to be president because he cares about Nigeria. These are the words, spoken by Chimamanda Adichie. All right? That's what she said. So to just roll through some of the headlines I've given you this morning. First, I told you that as regards political junta, ADC state chairmen are rejecting David Mark, rejecting Atiku and other coalition chiefs, one. And then secondly, I also told you that as regards 2027 election, INEC warns political parties against early campaigns ahead of elections. And then I also told you that as regards the same 2027 issue, I told you that Primate Ayo Dele is warning governors not to underestimate ADC party, that this same party will unseat some of them, except they go ahead to rig election. And then I also told you you are already acting like opposition party. ADC telling APC is already acting, like an opposition party. All right, that's what is on board. And then moving away from that, I also told you that CPPDP, that is what they call Conference of Professionals, that is CP, Conference of Professionals, telling Nyesom Wike that he is, as a matter of fact, he has lost his place as a PDP member. They're telling Wike to join APC. If you think you are big enough, if you think your name is huge enough, join APC now. Let's see. Go and meet the likes of Akpabio and flex your muscles. Okay, away from that, El-Rufai, Atiku, a threat to Nigeria. That is APC speaking. El-Rufai and Atiku are a threat to Nigeria. And then I also told you Obi wants to be president because he cares about Nigeria, according to Chimamanda Adichie. Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Feel free to join the conversation, okay? Just drop a comment for me and tell me what you think about all of these issues playing out already, especially the fact that ADC state chairmen are rejecting these people they've considered as persons who have come into their party to hijack the party, to steal, the party from the real owners. These are state chairmen. But some persons will come out and tell you they don't collect money. There's a way to unsettle the ADC. Make sure that the party doesn't hold water. The center, the middle cannot hold. That is what is going on in the party right now. It's so beautiful, but we should expect all of these boss, even before now, because immediately that party was formed, you should expect that there's going to be a lot of battle before 2027. You know, from the national chairman to state chairman to, you would the party leadership should expect issues, and it is already playing out. It's already playing out. They said the likes of Atiku, Erofai, Peter Obi, David Mark, and some other persons have come, you know, to hijack their party. The concerned state chairman of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, an umbrella body of the state chairman of the party, has rejected the new national leadership of the party led by a former Senate president, Senator David Mark. A lot is really happening. A lot is really playing out. A lot is playing out, I must say. But in the middle of these controversies, some persons are just very quiet. Put down, let's get your comments just right here. Okay? I will take calls right now. Yes, it's 11:30 already. I'll take calls right now. And let me hear from you what you've got to say. But you will keep it very civil for me. Mind what you say on the national radio. Like I said, do drop your comments, your observations, your query. But like I said, do keep it civil for me. 0700 903 903 903 is the number to call to be part of the conversation this morning. Just call into the show. 0700 903 903 903. Don't forget our WhatsApp number. Oh, like I told you, our WhatsApp portal is open for your messages. 081 717 56338. 081 717 56338. Move away from your radio set or turn down your volume before you call. Just about 60 seconds for everyone. Yeah, 1 minute so we can take as many calls as possible. Thank you so much. Let's go right there.
Calling from Mushin.
What's your name again?
Yeah, you see, my contribution concerning the state chairman of this ADC. You see, life is coming into ADC, and these people, they want to remain as an obstacle to ADC. Whether they like it or not, like what Mr. Adibaya has said, that ADC is going to unseat a lot of governors in Nigeria. This is not just a revelation. This is the will of God. You see, so my take now is that those chairmen, before now, who recognize them? Just like what happened to the Labour Party. When Peter became the Labour Party, everybody knows now, Labour Party now became a known party. Now, this is the light that is coming to ADC, and look at the obstacles that really want to come against the light. So I will employ them to go and take their time and let the will of God that is coming to the ADC to happen in their life. That's my take. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your take. Appreciate that. Like I told you, I want to take as many calls as possible this morning. Yeah, feel free to call in. And I would also read your messages back to back. The messages you sent earlier. Let's go here first. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank God, though. It's your line. To get this station,
all right, welcome.
All those state chairmen of ADC, they are just playing to the galaxy. People in After Rock have, we know what's going on, but it's not one. And again, please, I want to use this opportunity to tell you to please let me tell Barrister Darlington that she stop commenting on any time they bring this show.
We're not talking about Barrister Darlington here. Don't use that opportunity to talk about Barrister Darlington. When he comes on board, you can talk to him, okay? Thank you so much. Umahi should try and do 1 or 2 projects in the Southeast before telling them who to vote. Mr. President shouldn't listen to our pensioners' cry, or should listen to our pensioners' cry. That's what you're saying. Hello, good morning. Hello?
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 Good morning.
Hello?
I can hear you. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah.
You have Mr. Bestman on the line.
Okay.
In the morning, I was driving. I couldn't call to contribute my own.
All right. Talk to us now.
I respect David Imai a lot, but I don't know that he don't have anything inside him. I'm very shocked to hear from that man that I respect. I thought that when he defect to APC, they were going to give him as a presidential candidate. I don't know that it's empty.
Okay.
I know that Tinubu is going to fight all his life to retain this presidency. That is why he knows that he has failed. That is why he's fighting to a position left and right. Those small chairmen, they have collected more money from hand. So that's why they came out to talk that one. But let's see.
Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. This person is saying the likes of Umahi, Oji Uzo Kalu, Hope Uzodimma, Arthur Eze should be very much ashamed for telling Igbos same lies every year. You know, from Shehu Shagari, Abiola, Obasanjo, Yar'Adua, Jonathan, Igbos have been supporting other tribes. Why can't others support them this time around? And he said it's good to appreciate our sportsmen and women, but other sectors are dying and funds wasted on renovations and frivolities. 720 billion naira for airport renovation. Imagine these people, though. Obi, please join Atiku. Don't mind these APC jobbers. Running alone with the amount to being rigged out again. Federal government, free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's okay. Chijoke from Isolo is the one who sent that message. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Jude.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, my name is Peter Omonse from Shomolu.
Good morning.
All right. Now, Jude. Chimamanda talking about that she loved Peter Obi because Peter Obi loves Nigerians and he wants to better the life of Nigeria. Do you know that I've not known you for a long time? You've not been hearing me on other radio stations since 2012. Let me tell you that I don't usually talk politics because I have been cajoled, done everything to join politics. Even as a photographer, a particular party, some members approached me that if I join and become their member and then all their jobs they will be giving me, I tell them I am not joining. I am not a politician and I don't want to be a member of any political party, but I have voted all over the times. What am I trying to say here? Do you know I started talking about politics when Peter Obi came up and gave us telling record of his life, how he was as a governor of Anambra State, what he did, and he threw a challenge that anybody should go and investigate him. His students were not using the government vehicles, whereas even in churches you see some children of the pastors using evangelism buses to go to their farms and harvest cassava. But Peter Obi challenged us that the children were not like that. And he told us he did not benefit anything from the state. He didn't collect any pension from the state. And nobody had ever come up to, parallel that his record. That is where honesty, accountability, and seriousness and love for Nigeria is what I see in Peter Obi. That's why I talk politics these days. Right. So for me, those that are saying that, these people are danger in Nigeria. Are they not dangerous in Nigeria that today, where are we? Nigeria is recording the most number of killings in Nigeria by terrorists, and the government is holding the list of those who are sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria. Are they not dangerous in Nigeria? Closing down all our manufacturing companies because of electricity arrangement. Are they not dangerous? Are they not dangerous when you make sure schools are not working? Are they not dangerous? You see, the point remains that the governors will not allocate vote to Tinubu if God spare our life to see 2027. 7 Nigerians will vote. I have people in Akwa Ibom State, my brothers, my relations. I talk with them every now and then. That Moino, Moino, he's on his own. I talk with my brother. He told me that look, he's on his own. They are afraid of ADC and the people that are in ADC. We want to see whether through Atiku or Peter Obi or their joint ticket to how this evil, according to 85, that he brought evil upon Nigeria and he's going to take it out. We will join him. to remove this evil upon our head.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a beautiful
Appreciate you, Peter Monte. Appreciate you. Prince Iotek is saying, I am not against the money given to Tigress, but look into our economy, you will discover that the country doesn't have money. Mr. President borrowed money every week, and this is the same money that they share, and all of that. It's okay. I don't want to even get to that issue again. Let me talk to you. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello.
Okay. Call back if you can. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, Jude.
Good morning.
This Evangelist Israel.
Okay.
As long as I call your studio, I will call on behalf of God, because we have been handed over to Satan. Our leaders from 1960, they are destroying Nigeria in high wickedness. How can a government offer or raise 750 billion to renovate airports? That money will get Nigerian youth jobs. But because it is a wickedness, they don't know where to put the money. Giving our sports people money is also good. But there are things that will develop others. Achieving great in sports is good. But there are things that need to be done that everybody will achieve great in Nigeria. But the president is working on looking on money and siphoning money and gathering money to just make sure nobody remove him in office. That was the same thing that used to be done for a week, elevating the government PDP office in Abuja. So this man is sharing money.
All right.
Our president is sharing our money.
Thank you.
We should not be sharing money. Money should be used to activate life.
Thank you.
Although I am very sure that God is taking record of every man's action, and they will cry.
Thank you.
We are crying now, but I bet you, let everybody be asking for mercy and be repenting and be converting, because God will pay everybody. They don't know what they're doing.
Thank you so much. Your time is up.
They're just taking
Appreciate
money
you.
for...
Thank you. I am in support of Mr. President rewarding sportsmen and women in order to encourage youths to go into sports and shun social vices. Nigeria has the money. As for Dave Umahi, he is protecting his job because Obi may not make him a minister if he wins. Ugochukwu is the one who sent that message. Thank you so much, Ugochukwu. Let's go this way again. Hello, good morning. Hello? Are you there?
Hello?
Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning. Okay. My take this morning is on massive failure of WAEC 2025 exams. I've taught at this level for over 25 years. I would love to say that even the number that passed is beyond my expectations, thanks to exam malpractice. See, if you happen to be at most exam centers during WAEC or NECO exams, you will weep for the Nigerian state. Exams are now trade-based. The one who has the connections and money get the best results in most cases, not those who actually prepared for it. The cost is widespread. These include the government of the day, parents, teachers, exam boards, school management, and the society. Then, what is the solution? My answer is simple. It is a directional and resourceful, focused leadership in Nigeria. Fundamentally, let the federal government release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Please, I beg. Agege from Agege is the one who sent that message. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. I can hear you. Good morning to you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Talk to us.
Good morning, my brother.
Yes, good morning.
Is a pity we start. It's a pity we see ourselves in the situation we are today. Hello.
I can hear you. Just go ahead. Talk to us.
It's a pity we see ourselves in the situation we are today. I want to quote the word of L-5. L-5 says something. He said it's hard time. At least 90% of Nigerians to get themselves involved in politics. Not what they will stand to do, but for them to take their country back. And if they fail to do that, these criminals, they will leave the country. They will not be proud of.
Okay.
A lot is happening in this country. I also remember the statement of the former governor of the driver. He said, and I quote, that the time will come in Nigeria that will be two factions. And one faction will say, let's continue to do. Another will say, let's work for Nigeria. But those who stand for the state will never fail. All these people that are telling that will be Alfabio, Wike, the Minister of Transportation and who opens the river, Chasurudo, I dare them to come and do opposition work in Nigeria for 2 months if they would not end up in prison.
Thank you so much. Your time is up. Your time is up. Your time is up. Gideon is saying, where is ADC before now? Who knows them? The stakeholders have been, bribed by APC. Leave them. They prefer their party to die. No problem. Whatever they do, APC must leave in 2027. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, JD.
Good morning.
Yeah, morning, sir.
Yeah. Talk to us.
It's Moses speaking from Ijebu Eba.
Okay.
That's like now.
All right.
Yeah. Just want to compliment you for the wonderful job you people are doing. And
thank you.
To express my feelings about the state of this country called Nigeria, our country. It is so sad. It's so sad that people are suffering while the government are busy spending money, bonkers amount of money, on a wild elephant project that will not benefit the masses. People are dying every day. The people in Benue there are crying. Killings every day. The people in Abakaleke, that woman that is down there in the village, where it is not motorable.
Okay.
Crying.
All right.
But they don't say nothing to that.
Thank you.
God will help us.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. All these ADC chairmen are just hungry. They should go and sit down. For Peter Obi, he should join Atiku if he fails to secure the ticket of ADC. Umahi is a domestic staff. Nobody should take him serious. Nana from Egbeda. Good morning to you. Let Nigerian soldiers go and defeat Boko Haram and get their own $10,000. You should stop crying foul. Chingo Hong from Chicago University is the one sending that message to me. And then away from that, Samuel from Alimosho is saying we are not against encouragement and show of love towards sport heroines, but the same government have been telling us that the citizens to be resilient and bear with the hardship because the country no get money. When this administration has proven to us that there is actual, money to better and to take care of their lives, and 2027 is a joke. Samuel, thank you so much from Alimosho. Thank you indeed. Let's look at some other messages now quickly because of our time. Mary from Okeafa is saying ADC has been hijacked, just like they hijacked Labour Party. No one should blame Obi for being careful before joining Atiku and others to ADC. APC leaders are crafty, waiting for any opposition and then block them, but God will fight for the Nigerian people. These APC are not practicing democracy at all. John Holy is from Mushin saying, appeal to all opposition candidates in 2027 election. They should be, punished for electoral reform. They should be pushing, okay? That's what you want to say. Pushing for electoral reform. And for Umahi, Arthur Eze and all stomach infrastructure politicians from Southeast should be prepared very well, because we will start disgracing them one by one. Oh, really? Okay. Good morning to you. Whatsoever you sow, you must reap. Tinubu and his members protested against the democratically elected president in the person of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Nigerians must vote him out come 2027. My name is Uchenna from Igondo. Okay, let me take this call and then maybe wrap things up at this point. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning to you. What's your name and where you calling from? Sorry about that, okay? Sorry. I wanted to just hear you say something. Or maybe you have something to say. That's okay. Let's try again. I think he's calling me from outside Nigeria. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Jude.
Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Mazi. I'm calling from Germany.
Mazi from Germany. Talk to us. You're my last caller for today.
The 712 billion naira that Kayamo is trying to rebuild or refurbish Lagos International Airport. I am pleading to him, please. That old airport in Lagos, can he please take that old airport and take it somewhere in Igbo land so that we can have something like that in Igbo land, please? That old airport that he wants to demolish and build a new one.
Okay.
Can he please take it to Igbo land, to Enugu or to ADC or to Abakaliki, so that we can have at least something like that.
Something like that.
Demolish that airport. We need something like that in Igbo land. Please.
Okay.
We need something like that.
Okay.
And finally, Ebonyi State Governor, former Ebonyi State Governor, was his David Umahi. He built an airport in Abakaliki, and as we speak, no one plane has ever landed there. This is the kind of people we have in Igbo land, who are speaking for Igbo people. People who have no shame, people who have no idea, people who have nothing to offer to Igbo people. And look at what they're telling. He's telling that Igbo people must. I'm sorry for this kind of people. And let me ask you, please, my brother, those money that Tinubu is sharing, where is she getting that money from? Because I live here in Germany, I don't know the name of our president of Germany. I don't know her name. I don't know her. She has never come out and say anything in the public. So why is Nigeria or African, governance different from other civilization? This woman keep on sharing money, donating money, and nobody is asking her where does she get this money from. Bye bye from here.
Okay, thank you so much for calling. It's a big matter. It's a big matter. He said he doesn't know the president of his own country at all. You don't know them. You don't know them. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. The current president, Frank Walter Steinmeier, is the current president of Germany. Okay, we had his counterparts, Emmanuel Macron, Sergio Mattarella, Donald Trump of the United States. But then in Germany we have Frank Walter Steinmeier. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. It's time to go, everyone. It's time to go. But I'll be here again 7 a.m. tomorrow. And we talk more. Okay? We talk more. Please be at peace with everyone. Do good and be good. And if you do so, you will be blessed. On social media, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, everywhere, I am Ikamijude. It's spelled Ikamijudeh. Ikamijude. I always spell it because people, they get them wrong. All right? But my name is Jude. Ikamijude. It's time to go. Up next is the news at 12. Good morning.
Please note, the views and opinions